Hey, everybody, welcome to Ventthis, where complaining is free, therapy is expensive, and nobody's here to fix your problems. So, actually, let's call this maybe a community of complaints. Maybe let's call it Ventville. Jason, welcome to the neighborhood, buddy.
Yes, it's good to be the newest the newest resident of Ventville. It's good to be here. Cheaper taxes here.
Yeah, the rent's low,
Yeah,
cheap taxes.
very affordable.
That's hilarious. That's great. Well, today's show is titled Airline Vents. And
Oh, this is gonna be a long one. Everyone
I,
has vents about airlines. This is gonna be
oh
a long,
my
long
God, I was just on a plane not too long ago. And yeah, I could have a bunch of vents. But why don't we all just stand by? We'll hear some of Jason's vents when we come right back. We're back, everybody, with Jayson Cross. Woohoo! Let's hear it
Yes, yes. Thanks for having me again
again.
and again and again. Yes.
Yes. So I mentioned earlier that the show's titled Airline Vents, and I wanted to ask Jason because I know I have a few, but have you had one airline?
Are you kidding me? Hell yes. My biggest airline vent right now, I hate that they upsell everything. They upsell everything. I think well, Spirit Airlines is defunct now. Probably started the model. It's like, hey, get a ticket to so and so for $75. Oh, you want a seat? There's another $50. Oh, you want a belt? There's another 25. Oh, you want an oxygen mask just in case? That's 15. So now every airline is upselling. Pay to check your bag now. Like, when did this become a thing? You used
I
to
don't
just
know.
be able to bring a bag up to two bags, and then I did like that, do it more than two, but up to two bags. There's a camera. Up to two bags, and then you have to pay to check anything after that. But now is pay to check any bag, pay for carry on. I mean, it's ridiculous. They don't even give peanuts away anymore on the plane. Remember, you were guaranteed peanuts, and guys, what's those cookies I like? The cookies
Oh,
they make.
I like the biscuits.
The Biscoffs, yes, the
Yes,
Biscoffs. I love
yes,
those. Oh yes,
love those.
I think I'm gonna have Biscoffs and tea at the break. I love those so much. Yeah, but they don't give those away anymore. So the upselling, that would be my number one vent about airline travel to date. Upselling, everything is upsold.
I mean, we'll get right into the vents in a second, but I will say you mentioned two carry-ons. No joke. This woman had a purse, fairly good sized purse, a backpack on her back, okay? And she had a carry on. So I guess she told the people, well, I'm allowed to have a purse. It's not really a carry on. And she was struggling in the aisles. And I looked at my husband. I shoved everything I could into one suitcase so I wouldn't have to check it. This person walks in.
Yes,
Anyway,
yes.
yeah, the list can go on. So,
And
all
I
right,
have one more, just one
go
more. I have to get this
for it.
one out. One
Go
more.
for it. Go, go.
Deboarding etiquette. You
That's
go
one of
seat
the
by seat by seat, unless you have to make a connection. Then you jet and run for it. But I don't think people have deboarding etiquette whatsoever. Like, they need to teach this in school. They need to start teaching cursive writing again and deboarding an airplane, because it's being done improperly, and it's going to cause a lot of problems, actually.
Okay, it's funny you mentioned that. I'm
Or it
going to switch
has.
gears here,
Okay.
and uh, that's a vent because it's what
That's
you
because
just.
I'm one with the venters. When I feel their pain.
I know, I know. All right, here's one of the vents, and it goes right along with Jason. Why do people jump up into the aisle when the plane gets to the gate like the doors are giving away free money? We are all getting off at the same time. My anxiety begins to kick in because my bag is 5 seats ahead of my seat. So I can't even see if somebody accidentally grabs mine. If
Hmm.
the flight attendants could just call like 5 rows at a time to get up, and get your luggage, that would be more civilized. Absolutely correct. Somebody should say, like the flight attendants or
Yeah,
the captain, okay, rows 1 through 5, could you please stand up, get your bags, put them next to you, rows 6 through 10. So
yes.
I know exactly what you're saying,
And
Jason.
it's on cue. As soon as that seatbelt sign goes off, and then it makes a little bing, everybody's jumping up, getting their bags, trying to run towards the door. It's going to end up being a stampede or something. There needs
It
to be
does.
some sort of etiquette. Maybe they give you a boarding pass. Maybe they should give you a deboarding pass. Now
That
deboarding group one.
is.
You know what? Yeah. Make sure. Let me put TM behind that statement, trademark, because if they use it, I want to get paid from it if the airlines use it. So yeah, deboarding pass, TM 2026.
Wait. If they do that, Jason, now you're gonna have to pay extra for that.
That's a good point. Do you want to deboard early? 25 more dollars. You can move per group. If you're in group 5, you have to pay $100 to get the group 1 to
Or that's the
deboard.
other thing. If you're group 2, you probably pay more than group 3.
Yeah,
You have more,
absolutely.
so they'll get you either way. I
But it,
know.
it would make a lot of sense for queuing. It'd probably be more efficient as well if
Yeah,
they had
totally.
if they deboarded by groups. And another thing this person mentioned when they say their bags were 5 rows ahead of them, it's like,
Yeah.
isn't your bag supposed to go over your seat? And I
Well,
always get on planes, and there's always bags over my seat, and I
yeah,
do have to go a row back. Well, several rows back, several rows forward. I don't understand how this happened. Do people just grab the stove or whatever? What's it called?
yeah,
Overhead that's closest to them and not over their seat because it causes a huge frenzy. That's
it
the
does.
worst thing in the world. I've seen people actually say, "Can you get my bag?" And they're in seat 25, and their bag is in over seat 16, and we have to pass the bag back slowly,
I've
seat to
seen
seat to
that.
seat. And you do
Yep.
have to worry. I get worried that people are going to steal it or take it, unknowingly, maybe no malice, no malintent, or like
Yeah.
I even feel that way going through security. When they stop you and bang bang, and you're like, wait, but my laptop that I took out is already out and it's right there, and my shoes, my keys, and wallet. Yeah, something has to be done.
Yeah, 100%. And what happens is, and I'm guilty, I'm not going to lie, if I see a first available overhead, I'm
Hmm.
shoving my bag in there because I don't feel like dragging it in the aisle. And sometimes your overhead is already taken, so you're
Yes.
stuck. But I usually try to do it as soon as I can, or at least closest to the overhead, so that I don't have to drag it and, whatever.
Hmm.
But there should be some kind of a regulation that your seat and your overhead are assigned together. That's
They
it.
should have. You know what? They should have on the ticket. Your bag can only be over your seat.
Yeah.
It should be over your seat. It'll stop the problem. But this is where information becomes dangerous because anyone who's ever sat and waited to board a plane or wait, they always tell you. They say, "Oh, would anyone like to check their bags as this flight is full and overhead spaces are limited?" So people are grabbing spots
Yeah.
because they think they're limited. But I've gotten on planes where they said that and go back to my seat and like none of the space is taken whatsoever. There's ample room for bags. So they cause this mass hysteria. This is where information is dangerous or
Yeah.
misinformation at this point.
Yeah. No, no. I mean, we're on a roll. Let me get into the next one. Okay. This is our next venture. And this, oh my God, has this happened to me a few times? All right, here we go. Vent number 2. My name is Roy, and I lived in Kansas City, and I had a huge panic attack. Thanks, Roy, for your name. My family and I were at the airport. We checked in, gave away our luggage, and we noticed our gate was assigned. So we walked a good distance in Atlanta airport and got to our gate. We were early, so no one was there as expected. After an hour wait, we checked to see if the plane was on time, and we noticed they changed the gate. We sprinted our butts off to the new gate as if we were going to make a touchdown to win the game. I swear, if we didn't check, I think we would have missed our flight. Traveling is so stressful. Bravo! That's
Wow.
exactly what happened to me.
The good old gate switch. The good old bait and switch. The good
They,
old date and switch. But hey, when he says a good while in Atlanta's airport, that airport is huge. A good
I
while could be like
get it.
almost a mile or more. That place is huge.
And I think, I'm not sure, I could be wrong. Please don't hate me. But I think you need a tram to get to
Yes,
different airports. So if your gate has been moved, man, and you don't have and you realize you've got 7 minutes or 10 minutes to get to the gate, you definitely will lose your not get in.
that
That is
on flights like that in certain larger airports, I always stay in the central area where I could catch this tram this way, that tram this way, this tram that way, that. That way, if the gate is changed last minute, is easier to access. Because if you
that
have to run from Terminal F all the way back to Terminal A, you may miss your flight.
100%. And it really, because you feel like, oh my God, I'm so happy I got here early. Now we can relax. Let's go get a cup of coffee. Let's
Hmm.
go get a drink somewhere. Let's chill. That my husband and I do that all the time. We try to get as early as possible so we can just not feel, panicked or rushed. So you make that effort to get there early,
Hmm.
settle yourself in, check in, bags are done, the whole shebang, get your boarding pass if you haven't done it the night before. And then you look and you're like, oh, the flight's on time. Great. You go sit back down. And then you go back and maybe a half an hour later go, oh my God, it's in gate 25D. We're in 2020F. It's
Yeah.
like you got your carry on. Remember that OJ commercial where he's running through the airport?
Oh, the Hertz commercials where he
All
would
right.
jump over the seats and
That's
yeah.
that's what happened to us. I'm like, oh my God. So that is so freaking stressful. I don't know how they can make that better because how can you announce that the gate has changed? I don't know because there's so many
Well,
flights.
it's a must to look at the board, but the quality of air travel has diminished tremendously since
Yep.
I would say since 9/11, it's just gone down, down slowly. Then COVID dropped it down a few more notches. Like, remember, you could go to the airport and keep your shoes on. Now you're taking your shoes off on a floor that thousands of people step on that
Oh,
probably haven't been cleaned in days,
but
hours
but
if you're lucky.
but Jason, TSA, you don't have to take your shoes off. If you're
That's if you have the TSA. I have the quick thing too, where you just show the TSA, but a lot of people don't have that,
oh
and
yeah. Oh
they
yeah.
have to take their shoes off, take their laptops out the back. It's just all these extra steps. It's just diminished the quality, and it's reflected in the travelers now. I remember when I was younger, you go to the airport, people would kind of dress up. I would say almost in their Sunday's best. Now I go in there, people have on like slippers from bed and pajamas. Like no one cares anymore.
Nobody cares.
Everything is just deteriorating slowly.
I know. In fact, the last time we had flown in from Canada, visit family and back. So you got to take the belt off, right?
Hmm.
And uh, so we put everything in one. I don't know what you call that thing where it goes on the conveyor belt through the
Oh,
extra
the bucket. Yes, the
the
tray.
bucket.
The tray they call it.
The lady behind, no, that goes in a separate bin. Put your shoes there. You're like so scared because they're yelling at you, and you're
Yeah.
missed your flight because you don't want to piss anybody off, and you're trying to get your shoes off, and your belt's not up, and you're. I said to my husband, "Oh Christ, don't let your pants fall." He's taking the belt off, throws the belt in the bin. Oh my God, it's so stressful. And
It's
then you go
stress.
and you feel like you made it, and the lady goes, "Stand here. I gotta pat you down." What? What did I
Right.
do wrong? Did I piss you off?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And then once you get all your stuff, you gotta shove your shoes on, put the belt on.
And
People
you
are hitting, and
you
all
have to
I'm
hop around on one leg to try to put the shoe on while you hop on one leg so the
I hope
other foot. Oh my
don't fall
gosh.
off.
Yeah.
And then people are bumping. And all I'm thinking about, I'm saying to my husband, watch your wallet. Because you never know. I just read an article where they steal. So I'm like, he goes, it's right there. I go, what about your cell phone? It's in your. I'm like, I'm
Oh, and
like
now
this.
you got me on the road. You know it's on the road. You know it's the worst part. Say you're drinking water, you have water you want to drink on the plane. They make you throw it away. A
Yeah.
$2-3 bottle of water, or like if you have cologne, or if it's over what 3 ounces, I believe, of liquid,
Yeah,
they
something
take
like
it.
that. Yep. Yep.
But I wonder, are they taking this liquid and reselling it? Say you have a brand new bottle or something, do they resell it, or they're making you buy it from duty free? It's almost a soft extortion in a way, because
Yeah.
you have to buy it from duty free or buy it from the next city. And I guess it's good for the economy, but for the individual, it hurts us tremendously. I mean,
So
the
you go.
quality is just going down totally. I
I
remember
know.
you could get great liquor on the plane when you go. They'll make a cocktail. Last time I went on, they gave me a 40 ounce.
Of what?
Wow, y'all missed that joke totally.
Oh, I missed that one too. Sorry. Sorry.
Maybe
Kevin,
the next one they hit home.
I hope so.
I know I should have said Mad Dog 2020.
See, I don't even know that one either. But
What? You don't
maybe
know Mad
there.
Dog?
No, what's Mad Dog?
Oh my gosh, it's like old school cheap liquor from, I want to say, the 80s or 90s.
Oh,
Yeah, very cheap. Yeah, have you ever seen Sanford and Son?
yes.
When
That
you
was one of
remember he
my.
said, "Where's my riffle? Give me my
Yes.
riffle." It would be equivalent to that, I guess.
Okay. Got it.
Um,
Got it. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I know. So, and then that's the other thing. You get so stressed out that you have a drink, and the guy next to you drank so much he's wasted, and then you have to go to the bathroom. You can't get over him because he's passed out.
oh gosh, yes.
I know. All right, I got one more vent for us.
Okay.
Geez, here we go. Um, as if we couldn't go on forever. But this is vent number 3. I was on a flight to Europe and I was in economy plus. Okay, I'm not in first class, but when it comes to the washroom and my kid has to go and all the washrooms are on the plane are occupied, why can't I use the first class washroom? Okay, first class folks can use ours, but we can't use theirs. It's washroom inequalities. That's what I think. I mean, I get the flight attendants want us to be safe and happy. But when you have an 8-year-old kid jumping up and down because he has to wee wee, what's a daddy to do?
Oh wow, he wants to turn the airplane flight into socialism. Oh my gosh, he's a he's a total socialist. Toilets are for everyone. Oh gosh, he's feeling the
Well,
burn.
but it's true though. I mean,
No, it is. It makes no sense.
why can't I go to first class to go to the bathroom? What's the big deal?
It makes no sense whatsoever. I don't get, but because we have, it's like a caste system in a way. Economy plus. What is this?
I
What is
know.
this? You have economy, economy plus, and then business, and then I think first class on most
Yep.
international flights. So you have a caste system here, and you
Yeah.
can't use the. Yeah,
I'm with.
I'm surprised no one has sued for a civil rights violation not to be able to use the bathroom. I mean, not being able to use the first class bathroom is almost like if they had a sign on it saying colors only almost.
Seriously. Yeah. No. No. It should say
They're like
no.
first class only. I mean, it's the equivalent to it.
No. It's like rich people only, right?
That's what first class is saying. Yes,
Say rich people that can't use our toilet. Why? Because it's better or bigger, or you can't stand. Why? Especially when you got a
because they
little
have
kid.
Charmin in those restrooms. They have Charmin. They
Yeah,
have
but
two ply. The regular economy bathrooms only one ply. That's all you get. They're
yeah,
not sharing it.
that's hilarious. Or maybe they have. I don't know. What else could you have
They
in a
probably
bath?
have incense. I mean, but first class is very nice. I mean, they give you, as soon as you get on, they give you a warm towel. You could wipe your hands. They give you a thing of peanuts. You don't even have to ask for them. You have meal choices depending on the length of the flight. But share the bathroom. Come on.
Especially for an 8-year-old kid who's really got to go.
I
What the
mean,
hell?
our
Do?
society, we constantly, this is where society is. Our biggest arguments have been over who could use what bathroom.
Yeah, I
Think
know.
about this:
I know.
gender, race, sex, whatever. Who could use class? We argue more over the toilet probably than any other country.
Country.
Any other civilization, you can't use that bathroom.
It's absurd, especially if you're on a huge flight and all the bathrooms are occupied
Hmm.
and you want to just check if first class is available and you can't because they close that curtain like it's an iron curtain, for God's sakes. You know what I'm saying? You can't even look in because, God forbid, you look at somebody.
You can't even peek. Well, that they're trying to stop a revolt from taking place because if you peek and see that they have a pasta and chicken option and they're giving you Biscoff biscuits,
Yeah,
people might tend to complain.
yeah, it's crazy. So we feel all these vents, guys, girls, we feel for you. We've all experienced airline vents, so we can't argue or try to fix because we're all in the same boat. There's always some kind of a complaint when it comes to the airline. I
Well,
mean, thank
speaking of vents, let's talk about the vents on a plane. The actual vent, that compressed air that comes and shoots down, is never the right temperature. It's never. It's just
that,
never pleasant. It's like you open it, it's cold. You turn it off, you start getting hot. So you have to every couple of minutes.
and sometimes it doesn't work, and it only comes on when the
Sometimes.
plane's flying. So
Yeah.
you're sitting in the seat and you're already kind of had a moment getting on the plane. Now you're boiling in your seat because the damn vent doesn't work.
It doesn't
Jesus
work.
Christ, that's a good one,
And then the
Jason.
person in the middle turns it on and it blows on you because it blows both directions. And you can't tell them to turn it off because they have the right. It's like, what do you do? I've seen people get into arguments over reclining seats.
Oh yeah,
The guy said, I'm tall and put your seat up. He said, no, no, I won't. And then the flight attendant had to come. It was a big debacle over a reclining seat.
yeah. I mean, especially when you have a tray and somebody
Oh, and they
on
push it back and oh,
and
yeah.
when the tray's up here and you're like, what the hell? Right? It's under your chin. Now you
Yeah.
can't move. And yeah, it's in a very stressful situation. So
It's a
venters,
disaster waiting to happen.
exactly. We feel you. We feel you. All right. I'm exhausted now.
Wait, I just have to go back to something. You said you went to Canada to visit family. Are you Canadian?
Am I Canadian?
Yeah, did you said you were going to Canada or did you say Kansas?
No, Canada.
Oh, Canada. So yeah, are you Canadian or have
Oh, I'm
Canadian
American,
lineage?
but
Oh,
they live in Vancouver. Yeah.
I'm
Very-
working on citizenship by descent. My great grandfather was from Nova Scotia, so I'm trying to get that second passport. So if anyone can help me out, send an email to what's this Ventthis at Gmail, right?
No. Just go to our website and
Yes,
you'll see ventthis.org. Go to our website, write it in, give all of your information to Jason.
yes. I need advice.
All
Help a
right.
brother out.
Well, we have some comments, um,
Oh.
and I think you'll like these.
Hmm.
The comment one is there is a new host. His name is Jason, and our family really likes him.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you, Venture. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. It's fun.
Here-
Keep sending those vents in. This is fun. This is therapy.
exactly. And then comment number two. I have seen Jason in some print ads. Can you ask him if it's the same guy? Are you the same guy in print ads when you modeled?
Yeah, it could be me. I would have to see it to see if it was me, but it could have been depending on what company and the era they saw it
But
in.
you've been in print ads before, right?
Oh yeah, bunches.
Oh, so he probably saw you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then the last comment is we live in Chicago. This
Oh,
is,
Chi-Town.
yeah, this is the Avery family. Thank you so much for giving us
Thank
your
you,
name.
Avery's. Yes.
And we like Jason because he's from there.
Yes, Chicago, Maxwell Street Polish and Deep Dish Pizza. Let's go. Chicago.
Let's go, Chicago. Love it, love it, love it. That's great. This has been great. Uh, thank you, Jason. This is wonderful. We did the comments. And I actually wanted to say something because I felt something when we were. I'm gonna probably have to read this because I was getting very emotional.
Hmm.
And I want to just end the show with this before we say goodbye to Jason, who will come back, right, Jason?
Absolutely.
Okay. So this is what I thought, and I wanted to share it with everybody. I wrote, before we close this episode, I want to say this, and I don't want to come off preachy, but I felt something really special during the 4th of July, maybe because I'm older now, that our country is stronger, more forgiving, and better when we come together. And maybe it's because America is older. I wasn't a soccer fan, but I am now
Mm.
because it's a fantastic and exciting sport. But to see 48 countries play their guts out and then hug and shake hands at the end of each game proves how much we respect each other. And it's the right thing to do. It's how it should always be. So I felt so good watching all these different countries come together, win or lose. I hate to say lose, but I know somebody has to lose.
Hmm.
But the fact that they were hugging each other, the losers with the winners, and just, kissing sometimes, I felt so good to see that we could really get along and love each other and respect each other. So, and I guess because it's uh, America's birthday, it made it ever more special for me anyway.
Hmm.
So happy birthday, America. And
250 years.
wow, that's a long time. And thank you, all the Ventthis who watch us. And thank you, Jason, for coming back. And
Thank you
please
for
come
having me.
back. You're hilarious. We love having you. And everybody knows the drill. Watch us on YouTube. Our phone number, call us with your events. We want to hear the bands. We'll play them. 818-570-2535. Like us on YouTube, all of that good stuff. So there you have it. We love you. God bless America. See ya. We can't do this alone. A big shout out to our outstanding production team. Sound engineer Gary, Loretta, the voice, slicer and dicer Isabella, and marketing master Greg. He can sell you your own shadow for a fair price. Ventthis, because therapy is expensive.